Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games. This time I've decided that we're going to do something a little different because in a lot of my previous Monster Train videos I have taken zero trials, so this time we're turning Covenant off. I've decided to take somebody like a combination that I feel like I have the best chance with. We'll kind of see how that goes, I guess, as the game freezes slightly. Or completely. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that doesn't cause problems with the recording. But this time we're going to be taking all of the trials. No Covenant, but whenever a trial comes up for any mission, I have to take it. I'm just going to throw on a timer real quick because I see this not ending well, and if I end up failing, I can maybe get you guys two in one video to try to see. 25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your train. This is actually really strong because it puts a lot of things that wouldn't be in quick clear area. I mean, it kills a lot of units actually. Well, we'll take it. We'll go in here. Richter is, in my opinion, the strongest champion, even though he has some burnout stuff to contend with, like this one right here. He has burnout 3, but he starts with 50-50. So if you could take care of the burnout, then he's one of the strongest units you can have, and he's free. So we're going to grab this. It's just going to end up, we're going to have to figure out quick. And like I said, we'll be taking all trials, so we'll see what our first trial is. And they all enter with spikes. This is not what we want to see for our first trial, because a lot of our guys are squishy. But we'll see. Alright. I think we want to save Richter for now, actually, just because we still have the boss units to take care of. I think we're actually going to put that there. Shade Split. Go for a damage shield. And then we'll put this guy out. Put this on this floor as well. Make him a little more useful. This guy's just going to die. There's no point trying to buff him. We might just start working trying to get our second floor to be combat effective. Might be the way to go. The spikes are going to kill the one that doesn't die there, so that's why both of those units die. But they're cheapy little weenies, so like they're going to die no matter, pretty much. I was really hoping for spikes to not be my first trial, but what can you do? Put one of these guys out here, put one of these guys out here. I'm just trying to clear out my hand too, a little bit. This guy can go here, I guess. I'll go with that. So we're going to take some pyre damage right off the bat. Honestly, taking pyre damage early isn't a big deal. That's why, if anything, usually I'll take the early trials. Because you're going to take damage, it's going to happen, but does it actually matter? And I'll put this out, and that'll be it for that guy. Let's just shade split a few times, see if we can get something useful. This one's probably the most useful. Well, that'll be it for that. So we did take some pyre damage, but we made it through. We got the extra money. Money shouldn't be an issue this time. Okay, so apply burnout 2. Apply burnout 2. This one actually heals as well. Apply burnout 3 to all burnout units. This one is free, so we'll grab that. Some spot removal might be good, so we'll take that. My throat's a bit scratchy. You guys are going to have to forgive me for that. Hopefully it's not coming through too bad on the recording. Alright. We'll go with this guy just because the morsel's dying. That's going to give us a lot of money in a hurry. This has consume. Can we get rid of consume? We can't yet. We'll do this for the spot removal coming back every turn. That'll be nice, as well as extra morsels. And we'll make it free. And that should be pretty strong for us. I would have honestly liked to give it some extra damage, but maybe we'll be able to upgrade our spells more in the future. Who knows? We'll just go with that. Alright, non-boss enemy units do more damage, but we'll get a unit. Well, honestly, we don't really need the unit, but we're taking trials because we're taking all the trials. Okay. So I think we're gonna go like this. Gives him the extra burnout. He should last now until he needs to. And we'll put this guy up here. We'll start feeding him some stuff shortly. Alright, purge this out. Put this guy out just to... he'll take the damage for us. Likewise, we're going to put this guy out front so that he takes the damage. He dies, but it doesn't matter. And we'll Shade Split. We'll put that up here, because then he'll eat it. It should count as a death, I think, which gets us more money. He already kills that guy, takes no damage, so he may as well eat it for us. Let's see if that counts. Okay, so eating things doesn't seem to count as a death, which explains a lot for some previous runs of mine, to be honest. Get rid of that again. This guy already kills... oh, hang on. Pausing my recording, guys. Alright, guys, sorry about that. The wife wanted to talk briefly. Alright, what was I doing? So this apparently, like, these don't apparently count as deaths, so I can put this wherever. He can just block an attack for me. And we'll end turn there. Oh, I'm going to start my timer again. There we go. He's still got the burnout. He should be fine. We'll smack him for some damage because we can. He can have a damage shield. Put this up here to die. Whatever. Richter's gonna end up carrying us through a lot of these early fights, and that's fine by me. Descend a unit, no, 10 health, and apply burnout 2. Well, this doesn't have consume, and it's also free, so we'll make sure to pick that up. And sure, Space Prism may as well. Okay. Harvest, gain rage. Extinguish, summon 2 of these guys. I think we'll grab one of these because they're kind of fun to play with and they can cover a floor on their own. And effectively that means that we can probably get rid of the, what are they called? They could get rid of the train stewards. Let's go to the left just because we are going to need to heal up our pyre any chance we get. Remove consume. We'll do that. And we'll make it free again. That's what we were looking for with that. We don't have anything. Restore 20 health. Well, I mentioned in one of my failed recordings, guys, that the Remnant, there's no point in really healing them because you have spells that bring them back from the dead, and honestly, Resurrection's better than healing in the first place. I don't think I've ever gotten more than one of these, so you may as well take the one that affects you the most, and none of these really do. Awoken is like healing, spikes, and stings. Stygian is more, I think they have more spells, and they have Frostbite and Spell Weakness. Hellhorned is like Rage and Armor, and I think Rage and Armor is more useful. Yeah, 25 armor, that'll be alright. Giving Richter some armor might not be a bad plan. Alright, going on to Daedalus, our first actual boss. He doesn't have a trial, so we actually have a pretty good chance here. It's a little bit of a breathing room for us. The only thing is, explosives explode twice, so that's something we're going to have to keep in mind. Alright, let's put this guy up here. Apply burnout too. Okay, so we can put him out now. Give him extra burnout. Put a drag out front to eat some damage for him. And we'll put this guy out front to eat the rest of the damage. Because we want him to survive at least until the boss fight, because he'll just 5-hit Daedalus, so these guys just do a lot of damage at the start. Nice, so he put the bomb out, and the infused mallet actually did damage to the bomb, so it exploded immediately. You love to see it. We're putting these guys on the second floor. They'll cover that floor on their own. We'll give him some armor, which means that he'll just, you know, we'll give him some burnout too. The armor will give him some longevity. We don't have to worry about him anymore. We'll put this guy on the top floor to just die and give us some gold. Alright, so now these guys will both die to the bomb. I don't know why he doesn't die, or take any damage, but regardless, there's plenty of deaths here, so we're going to get some money for that. I don't care if this guy dies, you'll see why in a second. And we'll give 4 damage there, because I'd like to see how that works out. Can't put that there, so we might as well put it down here. And we'll put this guy out front as well. This should be fine for now. See, so now we have 2 units on the middle floor just because of that Legion of Wax, and they can split one other time. See, you see the strength of the infused mallet there, because there was 3 units here and all of them basically flipped the coin poorly and died except for that guy, and now he's just gonna die. I'll just kill him that way actually. I'll put one of these out. I should have put that in front to eat the damage, and I honestly should have used the morsel killer thing on that, but we'll put out an extra capacity there, and we'll do this so that just one of these guys has to split. That'll save us some trouble. And we may as well give some extra health to Richter as well. That should be fine. Alright, we're gonna pop this again. We don't have any more spot removal, so that guy's gonna go all the way out to the top floor, and that should be fine. We're gonna put these out front instead of as body blockers. This guy should eat both of them anyways. Put out one of these guys there, one of these guys in front of him. I'm just putting things out willy-nilly now because it doesn't really matter that much. I think we've pretty much got this fight at this point. Alright, so pop that guy. It's good because he's still got harvested. He's actually going to burn out, so it's good that we got this. And now we just have the win, so I'm not going to dink around too much. We'll just smack him until he dies. There we go, so at least our run made it to the first boss. It's something I wasn't exactly expecting, to be honest. So these are... Okay, if I can take the consume off of this, this becomes really good, because 2 times whatever ember you put in just doubles your ember, and that's really good. This is actually tough. I know I don't need another one of these, but it's between these two, or if I would just want to skip, because I could put these behind Richter, and that'd be really nice, but having one of these on the 3rd floor, for one thing, it would feed the Tycoon that we already have, but for another thing, it just kind of covers the floor for us. I think we'll just skip this one, to be honest, and it should be fine. We'll make sure we have card draw, because there's a few cards that we need to make sure that we get. We don't actually need the heal right now, but the artifact would be nice. We don't really need the gold either. I think we'll go left, because we can purge out some of our train stewards. Okay, and we can duplicate something. Let's hold on to that for thought for a second. Okay, this is what we wanted. Get the one that I call Mama Cass. Put her in front of Richter, and then he just doesn't die. We just need to find a way to make her healthier later. I think we'll get an extra Kindle because they can be invaluable, and the fact that it's got Consume right now. Okay, so he gets Burnout 3, but he's at 80-80. That's ridiculous, and that might be what we do. Reforming units is good, but I don't know if it's not super effective when he's just going to be pulling back morsels every turn. So we'll just grab this for now. There's some units that it'd be good to reform, but I'd prefer to have the choice to reform. He just randomly does it, and so he just pulls morsels back. So we have to take the trial, and it's a mark of invasion, which means we're probably going to take some damage here. But less than we should because of the infused mallet. So let's be smart about this. So he has to go out, and we have to give him the drippings so that he lasts a little longer. We'll do this because we have another one, and that way we just have the Ember to play everything we need to. Now, do we want this guy on the second or the third floor? I think we'll put this guy third floor. He'll kill one of them, which is good. We'll put this guy on the second floor. He'll split, but these guys all die. We'll give Richter the armor, and then that should be fine. Alright. So yeah, we took a little bit of damage, but we handled that pretty good. Oh, that was nice. The infused mallet just killed the collector as soon as it showed up. Which means that we can just Antumbra assault that guy. Make sure Richter gets some damage buff. We'll put a damage buff on this guy because may as well. We'll put Mama in front because that's what needs to happen. Anytime she takes damage, she gives extra burnout to both of them, which is really strong. I'll just put one of these out here, may as well. This guy will eventually die. We don't really need to worry about space anywhere but there, so we'll just put that out. And we don't really need to kindle right now, so we'll let that shuffle through. She is the one card that really makes Richter viable, because you put her in front so that she's taking the beating for him, you pump up her health, and then she's constantly just feeding him burnout. That's what you like to see. I can't kill that guy. Restore 10 health there, that's fine. Put this guy out here just because he'll die eventually and give us some money. Smack that guy with some damage, because I'll get it back next turn anyways. I just don't get the morsels out of it. And I'll put that in front to take the damage instead of Mama. We'll go with that. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Smack that guy. Now, I don't know if she still triggers if she has a damage shield, so we're not going to give her one. But we might give this guy one. And we'll shade split, see what we get. Extra damage is not bad. Go with that. Alright, brief respite is usually when you eat some burnout because you have nothing attacking Mama, and that's a little unfortunate, but what we're gonna do here, smack that guy. Yes, you can attack your own guys. And we'll make sure that this guy gets an extra damage shield just in case. Make sure Mama gets some damage. And we'll put this guy out so that he dies in a few turns. Alright, play burnout 3, give them some extra burnout. Restore 10 health here because we can. Well, we have it anyways, we'll just take it. Our gold is kind of ridiculous right now because of that harvest guy that we keep feeding. Two more turns of this and he should have it. There we go. Because the game doesn't care about the minions. You kill the boss, it's fine. So we just took a lot of gold. That's good. Trigger unit's extinguishability without killing it. This is useful on the twins, if I can do it. Summon 2 draft units. Drafts are kind of useless. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. I don't know if a burnout counts as a debuff or not. But I think we'll just try this. I haven't seen it before. We'll see what it can do. We already have extensions. I don't really need descends. And honestly, damage shield's nice, but I don't know if I need it. We'll just skip it. You guys, you never want to pick up too many cards, otherwise you can't guarantee you're going to get what you need when you need it. We don't really need the heal. We could definitely upgrade some units, and money would be nice. I think our spells are all upgraded. I'd like to get rid of some stuff, and I'd like to see the concealed caverns, but I think we really need to upgrade some units. Okay, make something large. I mean, he covers a floor on his own anyways, so we may as well. Upgrade a unit with damage shield. Normally I'd give that to her, but we'll give it to him. Because I don't know if damage shield stops her from triggering. We'll make her healthy and we'll re-roll. Upgrade a unit with endless. I don't know how that would work on this guy. Like, if when he dies and he splits, does he come back to my hand? Because that would be ridiculous, but also not super useful. I don't need to make a Dreg endless, and I'm going to be getting rid of the Train Stewards probably. Honestly, making Mama endless is probably a good plan. Give somebody plus 10 damage. We'll do that to the Legion. And we'll make him do a little more damage, why not? And we have the money, so we'll purge out another one of our Train Stewards for monies. Should be fine. Pick up the extra money, heal our pyre a little bit. We'll go with that, guys. She is going to cause problems, especially when they have Spell Shield. Not what you want to see. This might be where our run ends, but we'll see. See, the mallet still works through the Spell Shield, so that's good. Make sure we put him out. We make sure we put her out front. Make sure we use this even though it doesn't do much. And we'll get Burnout 3 on them to give them a little more longevity. Put that out as a body blocker. We don't really need to use the Kindle, so we'll let it cycle through. Okay, put our Legion on the second floor. It's massive now. Love to see it. Put the Tycoon top floor. And then we need to only use free spells. Put that out. And I'll put that guy out as a body blocker. That should be fine. the great thing is that the Legion, when he splits, they keep all of the buffs that the main had. So when he splits, the twins should also be giant. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oof, pardon my burps. Okay. Put out a body blocker. Even though she should be taking damage, I don't want her to take too much damage. Put out one of these guys. And I increase the capacity of the middle floor so that I can buff them. Lifesteal is good. We'll go with that. And we like Ember, so we'll put that on the top floor so that it gets eaten. We'll go with that. The only problem with the Legion being giant is it's going to take forever for them to split. But at the same point, it's a 35 damage unit that's hard to kill. Like, that's fine. Give Richter the armor, just in case. It's not like he really needs it. Keep bopping with trigger unit's extinguishability without killing it. Okay, that's ridiculous. We're okay with it. Restore 10 health. Do that. And for the extra amber. The middle floor has become ridiculous. And we're okay with it, mind you. Let's pop this guy's spell shield so he's not an issue later. Give extra burnout to these guys to make sure that they're safe. Put a couple of these guys out because if they die, it's not a big deal. I now can't put anything on the middle floor. We'll go with that. Alright, let's try to pop some of her spell shield while we can. Restore 10 of her health. And I mean, I know we have lethal anyways, but I'd like to take less damage, so I'm going to put out a body blocker. We'll call that good. I don't think she'd get past the second floor even if she got past the first, to be honest. Because she just eats all of our stealth, but since we made Mama tankier, she's going to take a lot of that stealth for us. Plus the armor, the fact that he's already got 80 health. Now he's just going to reef on her and she's not going to be able to kill him in time. The extra, so the extra armor does have a point even if you don't think it does. We are ridiculously wealthy right now. This is actually useful on our second floor because when it kills one of our guys, they just split. So we might pick that up. This isn't super useful and it's expensive. We'll grab that. And I don't like any of those. If you want to read them, you can pause and read them. Alright, don't need more money. Trinkets are nice. Trinket shop is useful when we have this much money. Don't really need to duplicate anything. We'll go this way even though we didn't need the heal. And we'll see what the concealed caverns does. It's going to be the one where I had to give up health because I used the heal already. Oh, no. Unstable. Throw something in, purge a card, gain a card. Alright. Well, I think we have one more train steward, don't we? Yeah, purge that. We'll go from the Melting Remnant. Memento Mori, that's what you like to see. That card is a ridiculous spell. And we love to see it. No, we don't actually have a lot of trinkets yet, so let's see about a trinket. Summon the second unit, gain 3, no. Friendly units gain extinguish, apply armor 5 to the front unit, that's alright. Pyre gets 40 health. Well, we might need the 40 health later, so we'll grab that and we'll reroll 1. Deal 5 damage to enemy units when a burnout unit dies. Spells gain an extra we'll do the concussive coals because that can make a huge difference to our bottom line. I would have liked to give my spells extra upgrade ability, but I'm not going to say it's too late. It just feels like there's not a lot of spells I have that I'm going to need to do that for. I mean, giving them all dazed is fine, but they don't really do much to begin with. Put out Richter, put out the lady, put the Tycoon on the top floor. We're going to take a little bit of damage right off the bat, but we don't really care that much. Make sure that the Tycoon gets some damage, and away we go. 5 damage to the pyre is not a big deal. We just upgraded it with 40, so Richter takes out the statue right away, so now we can actually start doing damage to the units. Any that actually survive. Get rid of that. Put our Legion out. That should eventually make short work there. We'll do that, and we'll give Richter some extra burnout, and that should be fine. $80 damage to the boss in a single strike. That's nice to see. Alright, 5 damage or 3 damage? 5 is bigger than 3, we'll do that. Pop this guy. Extra damage shield here. Extra damage. I'm tempted to do this just to get that guy out the way, but he's going to be anyways. I don't want to use it on the bottom floor because it'll take out the wrong guy. We'll just go with this. We're not worried about these guys covered in the Doom tags or whatever they're called. It's a Japanese thing. Don't need to worry about them because they don't do a lot of damage. They're just meant to fill your hand with these. We want to use this even though it doesn't do anything for us because it's too low damage. But okay, now I'd like to get rid of those. Put one of these guys in the back because that'll take out that guy. I'll put this guy in the front because now he's got lethal on both, and then I'll get rid of these, and then we'll worry about the shade split. I was just trying to make sure that I did that all correctly, and then we can continue. Some of the combinations in this game are ridiculous, like triggering that guy's extinguish without him dying. That's ridiculous. We got a clear train now, so that's good. We'll give burnout to all of those guys, which means this drags around for a little while, but that's fine. Oh, before I do that, we'll kindle so that this doesn't actually affect our bottom line at all. Put these guys out just for some money. In fact, I'll even kill one. Put that back out. And that's fine for now. These can just go into my circulation. At this point, I'm not super worried about this fight. He's going to take some damage there. Trigger unit's extinguishability. Bam, we know where we were going to do that. This guy's got 2 health, so we'll just get rid of him. We don't really need the Kindle here. Restore 10 health. That's fine. Do we even have any place for... We'll go with that. Alright. So we'll get rid of one of these and one of these. I think we'll bop this guy. Give Mama some lifesteal. We'll put the other ones up top, pardon my burp. Boss shouldn't have stopped on the 2nd floor. That's a lot of damage for no reason. I'll do that. 50 damage to the boss. Sure. Extra damage from Mama. Sure. Go with that. say, he's just wailing on her. And she's endless, so even if she dies early, I would have been able to bring her back. I can't bring her back because Richter just kind of killed the boss man. Consume cards in hand, add a draft. Enhance it with 10 for each card consumed. No, trample. We will actually pick up, because if Richter had trample, he'd be clearing a lot more floors. This isn't super useful to us anyways, so we'll grab that because we may as well. Extra Ember is tempting, extra capacity not so much. Draw a little bit. We'll grab the Ember this time because we need to be able to cast more of our stuff when we can. Trinkets and unit upgrades and a heal. Money. Purging. If I purged at this point, I'd be purging the Shade Splitters. And our spells are mostly upgraded. I think we'll go to the side. Units cost less. More capacity on the middle floor. Both of these I could see. Let me have a look here. Sorry, its units cost 2 less? Yeah. Okay, so these guys are all free anyways. I mean, it would make these guys free, and that's ridiculous. Literally all of my units would be free. But capacity on the middle floor is good. We'll go with the capacity, because our unit's already cheap enough, and after like turn 3 we've already got them all summoned. That's my thinking on that. We'll heal that up, have a look at the Merchant of Steel, see what we can do quick. Oh, we can only upgrade the dregs. We're not going to worry about upgrading the dregs, I don't think. Just kind of wasted a shop, it doesn't matter. Again, we would only be reforming morsels in my experience with this because it's random. If I could choose who he was bringing back, I would do that, but 145 damage, especially if we can get him that trample card, that'll be a big difference for us. This guy's an asshole. We have to take the trial. I hope I've been taking all the trials. I can't remember. Well, you guys will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. 400 coins is ridiculous, but we're contending with a lot more damage because of it. Can't remember if we took the last few trials, and now I'm paranoid about it. Alright, that was a lot. We don't have Mama, but we do have enough health to survive for now, so we'll go with that. Put him on the top floor as always. Legion goes on the middle floor. Put these guys out to block some of the damage, because that's what they're there for. Give some extra damage to the Legion. Alright, there's Mama. Let's make sure that we kindle here. Trigger units extinguish. I don't know if we want to do that yet. We'll make sure that we give him trample so that he can smack on things harder. That's what we want to see. Do we want to do this now or in a little while? I think now is fine, because then we actually increase our damage exponentially. We just can't put anything on the middle floor now. Shade split. We don't want a damage shield on her. And we'll do that. He can die eventually. So this floor is already in a good spot, despite the extra damage. Whew. That's a lot of effects going on. Alright. Apply Burnout 3 may as well. Does this do anything yet? 20 damage. Smack that guy. The Extinguish is damaging Mama a lot, so we'll put this out so that she gets some health back. But we're really looking for that one that gives Burnout and healing. He doesn't actually do a lot. This doesn't get consumed. So I'm thinking I might bob him with it. Put out the health. Bob him. And damage shield. May as well. I should have probably put this guy out for the extra damage. The Pyre is going to kill this guy, but it's only going to take one hit, so that'll be fine. remember, Mama's got Endless, so if she does die, it's not the end of the game for us, like that previous Rage run when that one unit died. We'll give Richter some armor, though, just for safety. Pop one of these guys. Body blockers, maybe. Yeah, body blockers saved me there. 10 health, that should be fine. Put a drag on the top floor so that if it dies, whatever. Good. Alright, so Mama should be back in my hand. The mallet just did some friggin' work for us. Yeah, put Mama back out. Smack that guy with that. He's gonna die anyways. I'm just gonna put this guy out front to... I don't know. I don't know why I did. We just did. It's fine. I forgot that that guy was dazed. That's why I was trying to block some damage. Alright, trigger a unit's extinguish ability without killing it. Sure. Look at this. You can have 7 units total, so eventually I'm going to have diminishing returns where some things just die and they don't come back, but still love to see it. Restore 10 health. We don't have anything that's really dying. We got this one. He's got burnout now, though, so whatever. Good enough. More burnout. Trigger extinguish without it dying? No. I think we're good here. Yeah, even if he had made it past the first floor, he wouldn't have made it past the Legion in the middle floor. I'm pretty confident. Alright. Gain lots of mana for free. Deal damage to enemy units equal to 3 times the number of friendly deaths. We'll pick that up, I think. So we don't really need the reform at this point. I think our deck's looking pretty good. This might be a win. But I was also confident last time, so who knows. We got some spells that we can upgrade. We'll go this way. We'll also get rid of some shade splitters so we can guarantee we get the stuff that we need. We still have 3, so we don't have to worry about that. We can duplicate something. We'll hold off on that for a sec because we might upgrade a spell and want to duplicate it. Plus 10 power. Cost less. Make that cost less. Reroll once. Remove consume. And then make that cheaper again. Because armor can be useful to us. Plus 20 power and consume. I don't think we really need it on any of those. This is our only form of healing. I'm wondering if I should pick that up. Or, I think this is what we do. I think we duplicate the Legion. We go back in here, because we're not going to need money anymore. And we're going to get rid of the Wickless Tycoon. Because he's good, but he's not really a damage dealer. So now we can have floors 2 and 3 with the Legion. This is not useful to us. That's not useful to us. When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 1 ember until played or discarded. Kind of useful. May as well grab it, and then we'll re-roll because we still have a lot. We don't have tombs. Summoning a morsel, we draw one. First time each turn that an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsels. Don't really like any of those, but the extra draw is probably our best, because we don't have tombs, so this is not useful whatsoever. We don't need that many morsels, but when we do play a morsel, we draw one. That's kind of useful. Alright, final boss. Let's see if we can do it. Looks like it might be a little bit longer episode than normal, but that's fine. I'm just hoping I remember to take all of the trials. I think I might have missed one somewhere in the middle, but we'll see. Alright, so put out the boss man, put out the mama, put out one of our floors now. Give these guys some burnout to start with, like an allowance almost. We'll hold on to the dregs for now. Ah, nice. Love to see it. Also love to see this. Boom. And this. Boom. And we'll get rid of the one that isn't dazed. Mama some damage. Oh, got some armor. Armor up. Oh, can't put that on the top floor. We're good then. Ember Drain, you don't like to see it, but I think we're still solid right now. The mallet is probably like one of the most overpowered trinkets in the game. Love it. Deal damage to 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths. Yeah, we haven't had a lot of stuff die. He gets his trample. Something that we like to see. Put this on the top floor for now. Bop this one. Put that out there. That out there. Restore some health because we may as well. We'll call that good. I think as far as the cards are concerned, the morsels being eaten counts as a death, but as far as like what's it called? Harvest, maybe it doesn't. Alright, so we'll get rid of this guy. Ten damage doesn't do much for us there. I think we're honestly fine with that. Give some health to that guy maybe. Give some health to Mama. We'll call that good. I don't want to risk I was going to think about doing Crushing Demise on the bottom floor because it would kill one of those guys, but I don't want it to accidentally kill Richter. The Morsel or Mama would be fine because morsels don't matter and Mama has the Endless, but... Alright, armor for Richter. That guy's dazed. This one's not. That one dies anyways though. We'll bop it though so that the boss takes some damage there. Go with that. More health here. That floor's dead, that floor's dead. Call that good. It's all about the lethal damage. You get that, you're golden. Perfect. Nice. Pop this guy because we can. Pop that because we can. Give him all my damage because we can. Split that guy because we can. I think we have a winning run here. I don't see how things can go that tits up, so. Nice. Alright. So apparently morsels don't count towards death, so we'll put this guy out front so that he dies. Buffs that. Don't really need to split these guys anymore, I don't think. But we will. Extra burnout. Kill that guy. And this is free at this point, so sure. Hope you guys can't hear that. I gotta adjust my headphones. Okay. Alright. Bop them. Restore some health. Yeah, good enough. They'd never make it past the legions, even if they made it past the first floor. Again, the armor was a good plan here. Just 2 full cycles he took just in the armor. Alright guys, that's game. And I'm pretty sure I took all of the trials. Like I said, I may have missed one somewhere in the middle, absent-mindedly, but pretty sure I took all of them. So I'm going to count that as a win on the challenge. If you guys liked what you saw, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch as @SolemnGamer. And I'll leave... let's see here. I did take all of the trials. Perfect. Perfect run. Woo! Yeah, I'll leave a link to whatever YouTube thinks you'll want to watch, as well as the Monster Train playlist. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.